Like chokers and shit.
I learned like, that's made from weed.
So P. James, so anything that is called canvas back in the day used to be all hemp. Basically, that's the way they got over to United States. Is all their lubricants was made out of hemp, all they canvas.
I use hemp lotion.
Why do you start with lubricants though? Like,
I use hemp lotion.
like of all of the possible products.
I don't know about the lube, but I use the lotion.
He said the hemp lube.
Get high while you slide.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, you gotta get it wet.
All right.
What?
She said we left wet. I said, hold on.
I've been saying it. That's my little thing. Like, we left it wet. We left it wet.
Left it wet.
My brand is called The Dread. It didn't help that Dre yelled out yams during that too. So
I mean, he just
I have a whole nother reel with that.
I mean, yams is important.
He was like, "Can I get a jersey with yams on the back?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, we do get it wet."
Boom.
That sounded wild.
It did, but I mean, it went with it.
Every time it sounds wild. No matter if you're prepared for it or no. Like,
but that's the point of it, to get people to talk about it. Like, that's why I be saying it.
I thought the point was to get it wet, but I mean, if we,
that too. You get it wet and to get people talking about it.
The wet yams.
I ended up drinking. I went to the liquor store to get wine, and I bumped into somebody while I was in there because the new liquor store got a bar.
What new
in Burlington?
Store?
The one that everybody keep crashing into in Burlington.
I don't know nothing about it.
Y'all don't be going to that one?
No.
Where the Tab used to be at? It's a liquor store over there now.
Where the Tab is, I've been there before.
They have a bar in there. So like when I was walking in, somebody I knew was walking in. They like, what you here to get? I'm like, wine. So I'm in there trying to get the wine. They're like, yo, take a shot. Like, I'm like, fuck it. Like, I was already having a bad day. And they just like, let's take another shot. Like, and the dude was like, shot on me. Like the Arabian dude that worked there. I'm like, so now I'm like 4 double shots in. I ended up with a beef patty, ended up with a headache.
You was dancing on the bar and shit?
No, I ain't dancing on no bar.
Was it just me or was it like shots hit harder than when you actually just sip?
Yes, and then on top of that, it was in a small increment of time because it's not like I linked up with somebody and we chilled. Like, I just bumped into this person to the point I didn't even buy a bottle of wine. Like, I walked out of there and was like, I'm getting a beef patty and going home. Like, I didn't even give them I didn't even buy anything at that point.
Shots are like taking like a pill or some shit.
Or a bong rip.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I haven't drunk tequila in weeks. That shit fucked me up.
Exactly. Versus blunt.
That shit fucked me up.
What, shot? Yeah, I'm sure.
When I say headache, my head was like,
really, like I get a double shot and drink it like a regular drink. You feel me? Like typically, but birthdays, celebrations, motherfuckers be like shot. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take a shot.
Look, I wasn't paying for it, so it was like, oh, okay.
I know I'm never drinking Tito's again.
And the crazy thing is, somebody
Tito's experience.
Fuck yeah.
When?
About 2 years ago.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like on Monday.
No,
I was like, shit.
No, hell no. But it was on some shit like I drank the amount I usually drink, but it was shots. I was with some homies. It was shots, and I was just done up.
Somebody just told me, they was like, drink potato vodka, Tito's, drink that. That doesn't give you a hangover.
Nah,
clearly it does.
I mean, I was fucked up. I was fucked up.
But that's why I'm gonna be very moderate tonight.
I got in line to get food. They had just closed the kitchen.
I'm
panicking. Like,
that's a hurt piece.
Something on my stomach. Like,
that was me. I went to Jamaica food spot. All they had was beef patties. I'm like, damn. Now I'm on an empty stomach. I ate 2 beef patties. Like, just trying to get my life together.
Give me 2 of them, man. tree patties.
Yeah,
man.
like it was giving. I need more than this.
Oh man, but was it giving? Yo. Once again, I heard it. Welcome. What episode are we on, Dre?
166.
That's cute. The number 13.
I feel like that's pretty accurate.
Welcome. Episode 166 of the
WASHED Boyz
podcast.
I think I heard it.
I'm
scared
Scoop.
of the new one. I don't know.
I want to see the new Exorcist movie too.
I'm scared. I can't. Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm a scary movie fanatic. That's the only reason why I have like I have a shirt for every like scary movie.
The Exorcist was a wild John. I mean, well, we you start getting into that realm of horror, which is different than
No, yeah, they
That's
all
that
different.
spiritual
But I mean, I got a
horror.
Chucky
That, yeah.
shirt. I got
I'm cool with all that.
Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yeah,
Friday
all
the
that stuff is
13th,
fake
Oh, that shit's
scary.
cool. Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
The Exorcist be like,
It's just a classic. That's why I have it. You know?
no, but
Oh, I didn't even see the little girl.
I don't even want
The
to.
whole shit on it. It says, "What a wonderful day for an exorcism."
I am Scoop here with the homies. Dre Artist and his bitch.
What's going on? Bad Rap on all platforms right now. Make sure y'all go stream that joint. I had to.
You gonna drop a song every week.
Every week,
just
every
so
week.
you have a dope intro. My brother
Free
Truth
promo.
ain't never told a lie.
That's cap already.
So the Don Dada.
Hey y'all, glory to God. It's the goat in the building. Don't play with it.
Don't fucking play with it, man. Damn.
It's the fact that you rebutted with "don't fucking play with it." That's what I love. Like y'all be right behind me, and then y'all think about it. Like, wait, yeah. Y'all are the worst. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing.
How you doing? So how you doing? You good?
I'm doing pretty good.
We're talking about your shirt, The Exorcist. So you are a horror fanatic. These are your words.
Yes, I am. I even have like the Night of the Dummies from Goosebumps. I even have that shirt.
Goosebumps.
I thought you was gonna say from
Tales of the Hood. From the Hood.
I'm gonna be 100% real with you. In my whole life, that is still the one skit that scares the living fuck out of me. And I love scary movies.
With all the dolls.
I fucking
Little
love scary
nigglets,
movies.
huh?
The
And
nigglets.
yes, them little nigglets running around, like that is like, ooh.
They got teeth and shit.
But then the second one was fucking ass.
I didn't see the.
Oh my god, here I go.
The words that she chooses to
Yeah,
use.
just
It was a really bad movie.
sequence.
It was a very, it was given Tubi.
Yeah, they said the dude that run Tubi got to be the DVD man for back. Then.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh,
DVD,
man.
They got to be the DVD man that can do Tubi.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just like all the niggas that break fire sticks and stuff. They the niggas that was in the movies with the camera.
We'll make yourself
Oh, yeah,
a quick
the
20
boot-
grand
the
shit. Make a
The
movie for
bootleggers.
Tubi off your iPhone.
We said with 20 bands?
Then quick little 20 bands, make a movie for Tubi off our iPhone.
Let's do it.
We can make a scary movie with 5,000.
A quick 20 bands is not a bad come up.
Nah, it really ain't.
We can split that 5 a piece.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, words born.
I thought he was saying we would have to put out 20 bands.
I could buy. Well, no, not come up.
Oh, okay.
Let's
do
I
it.
could buy the Pee Wee Herman dunks.
And to be honestly, there's not a
$1,000.
real high bar. Like that's the whole point of
shed a tear
Tubi.
this week.
That Pee Wee Herman died?
No, I didn't shed a tear.
Nah, not really. I mean, I was you know what I mean? That, you know what I mean?
Did
It's like,
y'all watch Pee Wee
like,
Herman when
oh.
y'all was kids?
I definitely did.
Yeah, I mean, I figured like our age group.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I was like really.
I mean,
into
by the
Pee-wee's
time I was
Playhouse.
around, he was just jerking off in movie theaters.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know,
you wouldn't have been that age to watch.
I know about Pee Wee's Playhouse, but I never really watched
because
it.
you was too.
No, that's what I'm saying. By the time he was in the news as being a weirdo, you know,
Yeah.
by then I didn't really know much about
Pee
him.
Wee Herman, that whole character, that skit wasn't originally made for kids.
At all.
Yeah, like it was an HBO special that he had where he did like he was that character, but it was more like adult themed content. And somebody said somewhere like you should do this for kids, and it turned into the character. But
Yikes.
yeah.
What was it?
whole
Pee-wee's
shit was
Big
an
Adventure.
accident.
That was really more my shit than Pee Wee's Playhouse.
What was?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah, the first movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
yeah.
movie-
But I wanted the bike so bad. Like when I was
Yeah.
little, I wanted that bike. Like, yeah.
See, me, I was more like a wishbone, you know.
rebel.
I was like a wishbone lamb chop
And
kid.
then the motherfucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all gotta do that. Y'all gotta do that at the end of the pod.
Yeah.
I want y'all all to line
That
up.
was fun.
Only if you do it.
I'll record y'all to make a reel.
Yeah, I mean, they probably got that sound.
And y'all
on
can walk
TikTok.
through the door like in a line.
He's someone. I'm mad that you're agreeing to this shit. Oh man.
You know who else? I haven't actually corroborated this, but I did see somebody else die this week. Another music artist. Let me before we even get
Shoot, I mean, y'all might not
both of
watch. I
Euphoria.
about to say y'all might not watch Euphoria, but
Yeah.
he passed away.
Fesco, right? Was
Well, his
character's
name, his name is I want to say Augustus. This is his real name.
Yeah, I would say
Something
25
along the
years
lines.
old. He was
But
grieving his father's death.
Yeah, and and what hit me so hard about it is the fact of like when he got on Euphoria, he told his story of how he ended up on Euphoria, and it was honestly like just divine timing. He was literally a waiter at a restaurant, And the casting people were there, and they were like, "Yo, did you ever think about acting?" And he was like, I was dead broke. He said they just brought me in, and I ended up on a HBO, award-winning show. Like he was like, I wasn't supposed to be here.
Yeah, it's. I mean, not to make light of the situation, it's just interesting because you never know what's real and what's fake as far as like somebody approaching you with an opportunity.
No,
right?
yeah,
bullshit, but fortunately for him, at that time, it was legit because how about on my way here, I was presented with some bullshit, and I gotta educate people because I feel like there's some, you know me, like I've been on my I'm not a rapper shit. I really haven't been pursuing a career in rap. I love rapping, you know what I'm saying, clearly, but I haven't been pursuing a career in rap. So I'm far from desperate to be famous as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like I do my thing, but I'm far from desperate. Now there are people that are desperate. You know what I'm saying? That they, typically they're probably younger. You know what I'm saying? You 19, 20 years old and you like, damn, I just want to get on. You know what I'm saying? So check it. So I'm on the gram and I check my hidden messages.
Those be the worst ones.
I hardly ever check them because it'd be bullshit in there. And this is no exception. But I go in there and it says, dude, I don't want to say the name of the radio station, but it said it was from a radio station, a prominent radio station in Atlanta. And dude was like, yo, I fuck with your music, it's dope. Something along those lines. And I was like, I went to his page because I thought I was going to go to his page and it was going to say Forex trader, Bitcoin miner. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be something that was going to jump out at me that was going to say this is some bullshit. Right. But it didn't. I went to the page and it seemed kind of legit. I went, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't sold, but I was like, let me respond to this person. So I responded, I said, thanks. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. And it hit me right back. Boom, which red flag. Because as soon as I responded, it hit me right back. Like, oh, no problem. How long have you been rapping?
Oh,
so I was like,
red
all
flag.
Right. But I still entertain the conversation. So I'm responding. I'm like, yeah, I've been doing it. I got away from it for a while, and I started doing it again. He said, all right, well, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Don't get discouraged because you got it, and you definitely got some potential to be major or some shit. And I was like, all right, thanks, cool. He was like, we want to get you popping down here in Atlanta. So at this point, I'm like, all right, all these red flags. So I'm like, I'm waiting for them to say, send me this money, and then I can do this for you. But they didn't. This is where they get crafty, and I feel bad for someone that is desperate or just not as smart. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, I'm rocking your song live on the air right now, right? And then they FaceTimed me on the gram. I answered the FaceTime on the gram.
Hung up immediately.
They didn't hang up immediately. The video was niggas in the studio with microphones that was branded with the radio station on it. And my song was playing. It's playing 40.
This nigga did a CGI on you.
Yo. So from my perspective, the video was a nigga had the joint and he was like, and then he went around and he showed somebody else like who was like maybe like the engineer or something was behind the computer and they looked at the camera like, and then it hung up. Now, mind you, while they're on the joint, I'm gassed. I'm like, man, thank you, man, appreciate it.
And they wasn't saying shit back.
Saying nothing, not a word, right? So I'm like, all right, and then they banged, right? But this is the kicker, though. The giveaway for me, and someone else might have been more gullible, and they might not have recognized it or even accepted that this is some bullshit. At the bottom of this video, this FaceTime they showed me, it says swipe up. So you FaceTiming me, but it says swipe up at the bottom. So we know swipe up is in somebody's story. If they got like a link or some shit, you would swipe up. So what they did, this person, they screen recorded some story from these people that really were in the studio. Right. And they're able to send this to you via FaceTime on Instagram and play your audio like they're playing your song on the radio. Right. If I'm a young, dumb nigga, take my money, bro. Like, what you need? Right. What you need to blow my shit? You feel me? Pause. That's crazy. Wow. What you need... What you need to blow my shit up?
Whoa.
So you paying niggas for that?
Anyway, I'm just saying. Nah. All joking aside.
No, real shit though. It's niggas is getting real crafty with scamming, bro.
Very crafty.
Scamming.
Very crafty. Wow. And I was like, wow. And then after they did that, they sent me a link talking about download this app so that you can share the song with your family or some shit like that. And the app actually had the name of the radio station in the app's name. But this radio station belongs to iHeart. You know what I'm saying? They're an iHeart station. So, you know, I knew it was bullshit at this point, but I just wanted to see how far it was going. I'm like, what is this app?
You clicked the link.
I didn't. No.
Oh, I'm about to say, please don't tell me you clicked the link.
I searched it in the app store.
They have a sample of your blood if you click the link.
This is from personal experience. Anytime, like 10 times out of 10, if within their first couple questions asking you anything says, how long have you been doing music? It's fake. That's why I said red flag.
They trying to check the temperature.
Tell me why.
It's all scripted. It's the same script for each one of them. You're gonna have now that you have music links and stuff like that, you're gonna have these fake radio stations hit you up constantly talking about, yo, I love your song. And I used to play with them, be like, all right, what song you like? You know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going through your catalog. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? How long have you been doing music? It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, who the fuck cares?
No, but it goes for any niche
like,
you have online. Like for me, you know how many every day I'm getting information for, I could produce your product. Do you want me to produce your product? Or I'm getting brands hitting me up like, we want you to wear our brand. We want you to
I got my main page and then I got the hierarchy page.
I would say got a Finsta.
So I would get the same message.
Is that like your conspiracy theory page?
No, that's my label name.
Oh, okay, my bad. I just feel like I feel like you have like a YouTube where you wear you be
Mayans.
and you wear like a shiesty and you just be up there spitting like about all the conspiracies. Like I can see that, like, and that's not knowing.
But I would get the same, you know, like what you saying. I would get them on both pages. So it's like, bro, you just told me the same shit over, but you didn't realize that was me too. But you're telling me all the same shit. What's funny though is before I got here, my son was watching Brain Games, and it was a test to see if you're a psychopath. And the only thing I agreed to is that a good scam, you're impressed by a good scam. Everything else I didn't agree with, but I said, yeah, I think I am. Like, you know, a good scam is, you know, it don't make me mad. It's like, you know,
yeah, exactly.
You got it. Like you, especially, but it's because of your level of intelligence. You feel like if you were able to beat me, you have to be good at what you're doing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Just the fact that he said, even though you caught on, but even in the beginning, you kind of got fooled in the beginning.
He came close enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Closer than I'm comfortable with.
And you're not gullible. So for us, we can feel like that. But for some people, they fall right into it. So it's just like, how the fuck did you get caught like that?
I felt bad for 19-year-old me. Like, you feel me? Because I was like, now again, when I was 19, technology was different. There was no Instagram. There was no, you feel me? But I'm like, if I was 19 with the mentality that I had back then, which was like, get on or nothing else matters, and I had all these resources that we have now, including the Instagram, they might have been able to get me. And I wasn't dumb at 19. Of course, I wasn't as wise as I am now because I've experienced things. I've seen shit. I've seen through bullshit. Right. You know, look, off camera, we were talking about some shit, how we grew, you feel me, just through learning and experiences in other fields, you feel me? And it's just like, it's the same shit, anything in life, right? So I can admit that if I was younger, it's possible. And again, I wasn't a dumb nigga. So there's some young person that's not dumb.
That's what I'm saying, impressionable. Like, especially in something that you're new into. It's like, it's not that you're dumb. You just might be ignorant to the things that go on within this industry. So you don't really know what to expect. So you're impressionable. Anybody that comes to you and tells you your music is good, or, you know, they say the right things and are giving you the right opportunities, you might be under the impression that they can help you. That's the difference now. You know that niggas scam. You done been rapping for forever. So you
don't
know
say forever though. Don't
you have not in a sense like that. Meaning, like you said, like you've seen it all.
You're right. I was fucking with you, but yeah, for real.
But I mean, that's a part of the game.
I was talking shit, and I gave you a Mario point at the same time.
It's part of the game in itself because you got to think that's how a lot of these artists end up with no money. It's because they're so amped and so excited to just somebody fuck with me, and then they just sign their name on that dotted line and don't own nothing.
Impressionable.
I'm just happy to be here. Word up, but that's not.
And I was very impressionable when I was young too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it just be like that.
Niggas used to run game on you?
No, not niggas. That's one thing. Look, I grew up around some P's, and they always told me don't let these niggas game you. I watched my OGs run game on bitches, so I knew the game before.
Pimps up, hoes down.
I wouldn't call the bitches hoes, but the bitches love it.
I wouldn't call the bitches hoes,
but the bitches love it.
Yeah, but the bitches love it.
Just love
Talking
it.
your shit, yo. Oh man. Yeah, I had to, because you know what, when it happened, I didn't say to myself I'm gonna talk about that on the pod, but I'm glad I did, because I feel like there's people watching it.
But that's also why you should have
know.
good people in your corner. If you know that you're new in the industry, you need to have somebody that's been in the game for a minute, like mentoring you, like how we talked about with Dilemma. You feel me? I was young and impressionable, but Dilemma was always the one that was there, like, nah, there's some bullshit. You're not doing it. You get what I'm saying?
Are you calling Dilemma old? Because I feel like you was.
He's my OG. That's my mentor back in the day when I was young and impressionable. He had already had,
Me and him like the same age. That's fucked up.
10 years in the game. So he already knew what it was. But
Shout out to Dilemma though.
all the young people that are doing anything, whether it be music, clothes, hair, anything, have somebody that already knows the game there to school you on shit so you can ask them questions so you do not get taken advantage
The
of.
Hello World tag was epic.
Hell yeah.
Hello world.
Yeah, had that on that motherfucking Nike shoes. Hey, we still waiting for you to perform. Yo, on Saturday, I'll give you one song in my set. You could just do Nike shoes. I'll do, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Listen, I agree. I will agree.
I'm like, we got a special
Listen,
guest.
but this is what I need from y'all. I seen that post y'all put up. And that's the type of vibe I used to have back in the day when I did have a performance. Like, my friends used to come out and they used to dance and stuff in the crowd.
What post that y'all put up? What you talking about?
Y'all put up a post about how at that event, I don't know if it was you, but Dre did, about how at the event, the Philly niggas had niggas with them and they had dances and shit to their songs. Like,
yo, so look.
I have some thoughts.
but listen, if I do Nike shoes, y'all motherfuckers gotta dance. Y'all gotta have. I need a routine. I need a heel toe, 8 count, something.
You gonna do the heel toe?
I know you don't. I'm talking about
you look
these
like you
two.
could do a mean
These
heel
two.
toe.
I need a heel toe or Harlem shake. Y'all gotta bring that
Scoop.
essence of when I wrote
know
that
you could do
song.
a heel toe.
I can, but I'm
That was the Get Light era. I need somebody to get light. Maybe,
yeah, no, but
I can see Jill Wills was doing it.
this right here though, let's stay right there, because I think that's very, very valid. Is what you mentioned with Dre, where he said that. What did you say? You said that when you did this event. What was this event? It was Philly versus Jersey,
Yeah,
right?
it's Philly versus Jersey. It was a song battle. It was like song versus songs and stuff like that. Each artist like did 3 of their songs and shit like that. Basically like one against the other and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? It was a dope event. It was held at 88 Studios.
And you participated in this, right?
Yes. And yeah, we at the end of the day, Jersey, we came out, you know what I'm saying, as the winner, but it was like the support crowd wise for us was dull. In a sense, you know what I'm saying, except for like certain songs. Even though at the end of the day, like most of the Jersey artists didn't really know each other, still, you know what I mean, we're as a team, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, it wasn't like the songs were bad. It was just that, you know what I mean, people were certain unfamiliar, but it's like, I'm sitting here, a couple other people was trying to amp it up, but it's like when Philly went, man, they had fucking dance steps, you know what I'm saying?
They all knew each other's songs.
They it wasn't more so that, it wasn't even more that they knew the songs, but it was like
it's a culture.
As soon as they see, because like the dance steps at the end of the day were like somewhat simple, so people was like, "Oh shit, this shit dope." So they started going along with it. You know what I'm saying? It was like
it's contagious.
It was like it was a dope battle, and it was like at the end of the day, I seen the support. Even when the songs weren't about that, you seen the support that Philly gave to Philly and the energy that Philly gave to Philly. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, you know what I mean? I'm looking at us, even though we doing what we have to do, we still came out with the W, but it was like if we just had a little bit more of that energy. And that's
The optics would have been different, right?
Yeah.
See, y'all ain't have niggas that rock their hips and stuff. That's the problem.
So I feel like it's not, I don't think it's necessarily a Jersey thing. I think it's where we're from in Jersey, right? Compared to a city like Philadelphia, right? So Ovid, who used to be on the podcast here, he brought up something very interesting a while ago. He from the Bronx, and he was like, "Yo, he down here in South Jersey. He like, yo, y'all don't be fucking with each other's music like that. Like, he's like, where I'm from, if a nigga on the next block got a song out, everybody listening to this song. Every car that's driving by listening to this song. We know this song because the nigga, he from our hood and he got a song. Where a nigga out here, somebody could be even down the street from you, got a song and you wouldn't even know it, right? But I'm gonna tell you, this is my theory. My theory is that it's because of where we live and how we live, right? So when you're from this area, being a rapper isn't necessarily looked at as being cool.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Especially the older you get. It ain't really looked at as being cool because we come from an area where motherfucker would be like, man, you 30 and you rapping, man, go get a job. Go work for the factory, work for the warehouse, go work for your parents. Go, you didn't go to college.
Right,
You don't got a career.
And I was about to say the atmospheres are different too between city and suburban. Because
exactly. But hold on, let me finish because I think that in the city, there's less outlets. You feel what I'm saying? So if there's less outlets, like motherfuckers, like they want you to be a rapper. They want you to do something in entertainment because that's like your way out of the hood. Right. Where here it's like it's not really looked at that way. It's like oh yo, you're rapping. Everybody's a rapper. Do something else. You feel me? But like in the so that's why in the city, if somebody come out with a song, it's like man, I want to support this because I want to see this shit blow up. Here it's like.
In that vein too, I would say that's the big difference about like from where I'm from to out here too. Is out here you got a lot of these really small cities, so then it's segmented to where it's not a lot of space between Willingboro, Edgewater, Burlington City Township. Is really right there, but because it's all these different cities, and you probably only really hang out in your one little area, as to where like if it was a different scenario, all of them would actually
that's
be
what I was
one city.
about to say. People in a certain radius,
with all them people, which would amplify the amount of people that would be on that same vibe too.
And that's what I was saying. Like in a city, you got to realize that everybody's not on top of each other, but they are. Like even when I went to LA, like my friend lived in downtown LA, and I would walk outside, and it would be somebody on their balcony playing "Today Was a Good Day." Like you get what I'm saying, but the whole city heard it. It's different in the city because you have so many people in a small area. So if I'm driving past the street, I'm passing by the whole projects. I'm passing by 500 people as I play a song. So it's easier for people to catch their ear. In the suburbs, our houses are so far apart. Everybody is so far apart. You don't have a bunch of people all in one spot
Nobody's
to really
outside.
exactly and to digest anything. So.
Yeah. Nobody's outside.
That's a valid point.
Yeah, nobody's outside.
Because in the city, you're walking everywhere too. You walk into the bodega, you walk in here, and as you're walking, you're hearing stuff go by. You're seeing so many people on a day-to-day basis. We do not touch hands with that many people in the suburbs
we don't
every
even
day.
see each other.
So everybody.
Or you see the same exact people when you go to work or whatever. We don't get to see random people. Yeah, like we don't get to see that.
Yo, and you know what though? It's crazy because that does inadvertently segue into one of our topics that I was probably going to save until later, but fuck it, we here. How important is hometown love, right? If you're an artist and you trying to make it, how important do you all feel is it that you get the support of your hometown before, I mean, in order to make it to the next level?
How much do you love your town?
Well,
how much are you involved in your town? That's how much it really matters.
Explain.
It's 1 billion people on Earth. What does a town have to do with anything?
I think for
wait, hold on.
What does one town have to do with anything? Seriously, it's
No,
1
I
billion
agree.
people on Earth.
So your point is that you think it doesn't matter?
It depends on how much that person loved that town, how much that person's involved with that town. If a person's not really known in that town, who really gives a fuck if he's repping that town?
But is it important to get known in that town? No. Is that important? You don't think so?
No. It depends on that person.
It depends
really
on the
does.
town too, because I'm gonna keep it real. Like in the little town where when I first started making music, I was living at, there's a lot of niggas. It's very segregated. So all the black people live on the bookends of the town, but like most black people was rapping. You know what I'm saying? And as a producer, niggas knew I had fire beats, but nobody wanted to support. We would do shows, but nobody wanted to come out because everybody wanted to be the man. Nobody was willing to be like, yo, that nigga popping right there. Let's all get behind him and big up him and just wait our turn. You know what I'm saying? That has a lot to do with it too. Like I get what you're saying. Like if you popular around where you at, but a lot of it be like, you know, the people that's there, are they willing to be, you know, selfless to the point of where they like, yo, he's really that guy.
Supportive.
I'll give you a perfect example. I was doing shows in Cleveland, and I don't know if y'all know who this is, a cat named Chip the Ripper.
I've heard him.
He out of Cleveland. I want to say he was signed to Def Jam. He got songs with our Currency. He got, you know what I'm saying? He was popping, but he was like the gatekeeper out of Cleveland. If you was buzzing, he would come around and he'd put his arm around you. Nope, but it was just enough to where he could smash your buzz and you could never get bigger than him. You know what I'm
Smash
saying?
your bitch. I was about to say, God damn.
I mean, probably that too.
Ray Cash is from Cleveland.
Ray Cash is from Cleveland. But I I really didn't know anybody in his circle. I didn't know about Ray Cash till I came back from Texas.
Because he was a little bit like before the time that you got fully involved with the music shit.
No, because I was. See, I had like 2 different stints. Because I had like before 2005, before I left Ohio, and then I have like post that when I moved back.
When did Ray Cash drop? I feel like he might have been like around.
It might have been like it was right when I was coming back, so like 2006, 2007.
I feel like it might have been right there. I'm a pimp in my own fucking mind.
They used to be my shit.
But a lot of his vibe was a lot of niggas from down south, so it wasn't like he was connected to the city. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to like Chip was like he was really representing the city, but not in the way you would really, you know what I'm saying, like him to.
So it's funny though, because like, I do think it matters about the city. And I mean, it kind of goes along with what we were talking about, right? Like if you're from an area that doesn't embrace what you're doing as a whole, then perhaps it might behoove you to try to, get popping elsewhere. Cause I feel like we're from a spot where motherfuckers won't really fuck with you until other people fuck with you. So if you're able to go out to like another region, another state, and do something, I mean, Bars Murray, that's right here. He's a prime example. What up, Bars Murray? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bars, he's from this area, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people, in the rat race out here that's trying to do shit locally, you know what I'm saying? But as long as I've known this man, or knew about this man, he's always been moving around, doing shit elsewhere to where he doesn't really seem so accessible. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers don't, you know what I mean? They don't see you. You know what I'm saying? They don't see you, but they see what you're doing. Like, you know what I mean? They see what you're doing and it's talked about. So I feel like, when you're from an area like this that doesn't really embrace the culture so much, it definitely benefits you if you can be seen elsewhere. Then you come back around and you're somebody.
That's what I was about to say. It depends on when you're looking for the love. Like for me, it's all about intention. And I was the same way. Like I feel like with the clothes it took for me to work with celebrities and other people, for anybody in the area to even give a fuck about me, then all of a sudden everybody fucked with me. I was actually talking about Dre, Afro Asian shit, you feel me? You feel me?
If it had to be somebody
else, I was styling him, Tiger. It was like an Afro Asian thing.
Tiger, go ahead.
It was like an Afro Asian thing. Honey cocaine. We was like it was like an Afro Asian coalition. You feel me? But yeah, it took for my own people, the Afro Asians, to support me before Willenboro really did. But honestly, though, I feel like it is good to want to feel that love from your city. That's why I feel like I love the love that I get from my city now. Back then I didn't get the support, but now that I have the love for my city, it is good to have your city behind you. But sometimes you got to prove yourself and you got to show niggas what you got. And once you do that, then you're going to get the love. So if you're not getting the love from your city right now, like he said, go out, do whatever you got to do, and when you come back, you're going to get that love and you're going to get that respect. And everybody should honestly want that. Like, you should want the people that you grew up with to look at you and be like, wow, like, you really did some fly shit.
Yo, that's very valuable.
I got a question. Would you want somebody to fuck with you more because of your music or your brand, or because they fuck with your hustle?
But that's what I'm saying. I think sometimes it's to the point where I like the fact that people respect my hustle. There's so many people that'll buy something from me. They'll be like, yo, I don't even wear shades, but I'm going to buy some because I know that you grind your fucking ass off and you do what you do. No, not these ones. But I got my brand, I got my pants on. But like that, I love hearing that. I get it, because everything ain't for everybody, but for somebody to love you that much and the things that you got going on and how hard you work, that shows a lot. Like that shows a lot about your character. Not really what you selling. And that's why I don't think it's about the clout of it. It's about them actually just supporting you.
So I think I'm gonna say brand and the art. What I create, right? Reason I say this is, and it's crazy because it kind of goes against what I felt before dropping this album. Honestly, I've been on the grind to increase my visibility as a personal brand, right? Like even though I wasn't rapping, it was like now there's the podcast, okay, then there's hostings, and I always thought like, boom, if I make myself known and loved by people, then whatever I do will fly, and there's probably some truth to that. But at the same time, now that I put out this album, I've had more people comment that they fuck with the album, and those are the people that I want to come out and see me, because I want these people. Like, I could have not had an album out, right? And this is not me being cocky and none of that shit, but I could have not had no album out. Just we do the podcast, we have the visibility that we have for what we do here, right? And I could have said, all right, boom, this Friday I'm performing at such and such. Mm-hmm. And some people would have come out, right? Just on the strength of like, I fuck with Scoop. You know what I'm saying? I may have heard that he could rap a little bit, right? And that's cool. But now I feel like I got people, and I could be proven right or wrong, but I feel like I got people that really fuck with the music. And they'll come out and they'll sing the songs. They know the songs.
No, hell yeah.
They know, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting motherfucking think pieces sent to me about my bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to, as an artist, that means more to me than anything. It's like for people to actually fuck with what I created, because I can't really control who I am. I just am who I am. You can like me, love me, hate me, whatever. I'm still me. You feel me? But the art is something I created. I created that.
But can I play devil's advocate though?
Sure.
But I want to play devil's advocate because, like we were saying, you can have the best product, but if somebody doesn't want to support you, they're not going to support you. You get what I'm saying? And I think what it is you've established yourself as this person that gives out. You don't do anything that's not good quality. You got to hustle behind you. You've been doing shit for years, and that's what I'm saying. And I think that's why people are outwardly saying, like, we love your shit. We da-da-da-da-da. Because there's plenty of people, you could have dropped the album 10 years ago, and they might have thought it was fire, but they wasn't going to tell you. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I think it all plays a part in it.
The truth is probably in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's a combination of them, right? You want people to love you because they love you. You want them to love you for whatever, you know what I'm saying, all those things, but loving your hustle might make somebody want to check out your art.
That's what I'm saying. Or outwardly tell you that they love your art. You know how many people will click on a picture and not like the shit, but like it, but won't like it just because they don't want to tell you they like it?
They don't want other people to know they like it.
That's what I'm saying. But you got to a point where everybody loves just everything you're doing and they love your hustle, that people are not scared to say, yo, I fuck with Scoop. Or people are not scared to post their think pieces. Or people are not scared to say, yeah, I'm bumping Scoop album. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, I just feel like it just comes with the respect of it too. Like, niggas respect you.
It matters. You're right. My bad. Oh yeah, what's your answer? What would you prefer?
Yo, to be honest,
Dre done poured a new cup and said, "Huh?"
I said Giannis Antetokounmpo. Greek freak? No freaky?
Nah, to be honest though, I would actually. Fuck it.
See, I got to the point to where, like, when I stopped caring about the people that I wanted to check for my music, it was more fulfilling because I started finding the people that really did. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was like I'm making music and I'm like, yo, these group of people over here, like, oh, these people should be fucking with it, and they didn't, and that fucked me up. But then I got to the point to where it's like door-to-door sales. Like, I can't be mad that you didn't like it because I just need to find that group of people that does. You
appreciate the ones that do.
Right. Yeah. It's all about finding your demographic. That's all.
As opposed to being like disappointed.
And building a tribe. Like over time, you build a tribe.
It's just finding your demographic. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have people that's going to like it. You're going to have people that's not going to like it. You just got to worry. Don't focus on the people that don't. Focus on the people that do.
Right. But speaking of hustle, though, I want to take this time to highlight this T-shirt I got on right here, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the
Husky Marinara.
It's that Bars Murray shit he just pulled up with. You know what I'm saying? He got these joints. I hit him up on the gram. I don't want to like turn around.
Oh, you ain't want to bend over.
Turn around like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? He real 90s on him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucks.
Know what I mean, brother?
Yeah, but yo, check him out, Bars Murray. Man, make sure y'all follow him on all social media and holler at him for a shirt. He got him for sale. You know what I'm saying? So, cop up. I did. I can't do it.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Hold up. I did the promo and he had it ended like he was doing the promo. I was like, yeah, get the Barbary shit. Yeah.
Period.
And then the period.
To me, that's what I'm not saying that's what he's saying, but from I lay on the period just like that, you know?
I think you're saying that his is his period.
I mean,
so what the fuck is Lizzo doing?
Who child?
What the fuck is going on with Lizzo?
Yo, she is a villain. She is a villain.
No, you know what's fucked up too? Because shit don't age well. And she got this song and she's like, the rumors, they true. Like she had this song, so somebody played it like, yeah, this didn't
They
age
just
well.
posted a video, an interview from 2019 where she was talking about wanting to go to this bar in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
It's a hot mess, man.
Yeah, wasn't it like some, allegedly, she was making people eat bananas out of prostitutes' coochies?
Yeah.
So check it out. Eating bananas. Was it out there?
I actually have a surprise.
Yeah, it was out there, pussy.
Cuda glazed nanners.
I have a surprise.
Is it a banana?
I wanna see who can peel a banana the fastest.
Oh, I'm cool.
I have a bundle.
She said a bundle.
You just got a bundle.
Wait, can I use my hands?
I mean, you could go no hands too.
So wait, hold on. Lizzo, all right, because Lizzo is a very, I feel like she's a polarizing figure, right? Like a lot of people, you know, her name drums up emotions because she's, you know, a larger woman who carries herself a certain way. Some people got a problem with that. I never had a problem with Lizzo, right? Personally, I never had a problem with her. She can be a little extra at times, but even so can a lot of people be extra at times. So I never really had no problem with Lizzo. But I will say this. When I saw Lizzo put mustard on a watermelon and eat that shit like she did, it's definitely giving sucking bananas out of pussies, yo. I don't know. It's
Not that video was the one that confirmed
her
it.
eating a fucking she put the mustard on the fucking
she
watermelon
definitely put
and aired that shit.
I've never heard.
Wait, like a whole half of a watermelon?
Yeah, she was like, I was, you know, the way it was presented was that she saw somebody else do this on TikTok.
No, they were doing it on TikTok.
Yeah, well, when Lizzo did it, that's when I saw it.
Oh, okay.
And she put mustard on a watermelon and housed that joint.
I'm kind of hurt because my favorite video of Lizzo, she was playing the
It was
flute
seductive,
and Megan Thee
kinda.
Stallion was shaking her ass and they were playing like this this crazy beat, like, and it was a great. She could play the flute and all that. I hate to hear this about her.
Has she explained why she made people eat Cuda?
She claims they're lying.
No, so because it's like 3 of her dancers are suing her.
She's being
Because all right, so
sued.
the whole thing was like they were performing overseas.
would have to leave
They were
me
in
in
Amsterdam or
Amsterdam.
somewhere, and they went to like the red light district. They went to this club. The club is called like Banana Boat or like this.
Nah, hold up.
Or this
So there's
Banana
bananas
twat.
there.
segment
Banana
of
twat, yeah.
the club.
It comes with bananas.
Is bananas, and that's the thing. Like the banana inside the coochie.
Potassium with ass.
Yeah.
Nanners.
But
Potassium
the
with puss.
dancers was saying basically she was putting it like your job is in jeopardy if you don't participate in these events. And the one of the dancers said like she was being pressured to touch on one of the dancers like one
On
of
their
the,
breasts.
Yeah, on their breast, and
She was like, do it. Like, what was the threat though?
like you're about to get kicked
Touch
off
the
the
pussy
tour.
or you're not going home.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if she'd have been screaming in my face talking about eat a banana out of a pussy, they'd have left me in Amsterdam. So
That's some wild word.
No.
Like there'd be no banana left.
oh hell no, y'all got me fucked up. Hell no. Mm-mm.
Like, how do you present that?
I
Like,
don't know.
here, eat it. Like,
No.
nah, that's not. Like, no.
I think
I
they
don't
gotta
even
be
like
down
bananas.
there.
That's number one.
You
She said, I don't even like
you're not
I don't even
honest.
like bananas, and I'm not eating no pussy. So it's just like no, it's not happening.
Damn.
No potassium, no pulsing.
Two deal breakers right there.
Yeah, like they
No
would have had
banana, no nanners, no
nanners.
nani.
No nani.
like not from my fucking boss, bitch. I done danced for 18 hours straight today. And you gonna tell me to eat a banana out of pussy?
Have a dessert.
You got me fucked up. Them bitches was already tired, and you gonna tell me to eat pussy?
Your potassium low.
Like, I mean, men say that eating pussy is a workout. Like, you got me dancing for 18 hours and I gotta eat pussy afterwards? That's crazy. It's giving Jocelyn's Cabaret. That's what that was. That was Lizzo's
shit.
Cabaret.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, if it was one person, I might have been like, but it's
No, that's what I'm saying. She lined them bitches up like, eat.
no, eat the banana out the
That's
nani.
crazy.
The nanners out
What
the
did they
nani.
just stood there with the nanners out the?
But also-
Don't
Was it-
assume the position, bro.
I wasn't going. This is like, what did they do?
This nigga
Like,
lean back.
It was like, what did they?
Why you still leaning back, bro?
I'm just saying, like, what did they do? Like, how did
There's
this
cameras
go?
in here, bro. You leaning back.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why you see now? You trying to see?
He
Oh,
leaning
man.
bike. He leaning bike real
Oh,
quick.
You leaning bike.
Lean
Nah,
bike.
that's some
Lean
wild
bike.
work.
At the same time,
I
we
said my
adults,
niggas
though.
don't
Like,
dance.
you a grown ass person. You really gonna let somebody? I don't give a fuck if it's your boss or not.
No, that's why I said they would have had to leave me in Amsterdam, and she'd have been like, "Well, bitch, you're off the tour. I'm off." You got me fucked up.
That's the thing out there.
But that's if y'all ever seen Jocelyn's Cabaret, that's how she is. Like, I just seen a clip of the new season, and she told the bitch, "Suck my fucking toes," and she had like bunions and shit, and she be making them bitches suck her toes, and then she body slammed the bitch because she wouldn't listen.
She's a bully.
She's a pimp.
Yeah, but she
walk with a limp.
Yo, she was going in on them security guards too. Like, how you turn up when the police get there? Like,
I'm just saying that's what this Lizzo shit is giving.
Police came and she turned up when the police came.
It's giving. She had these girls so shook that they ate pussy, and that's why they should be.
So Lizzo a pimp too?
Nah, she's a sadist. She gets off on getting people to say and do things that they don't really want to say and do. Because don't nobody believe she's a sex symbol, but she's gonna pressure you and shame you until you agree with her bullshit. No, I don't.
And that's what I didn't get either. They said they was being fat shamed. Like, I wish another woman as bigger than me would try to tell me some shit.
I mean, it's not even that. People are beautiful, but there's no way you can tell me.
No, but I'm just saying, it's just like somebody healthy. Skinny. You know, if I'm skinny and you skinny shaming me. How the fuck you gonna skinny shame me, bitch? We the same size.
No, there's no way you could tell me that that's healthy.
It's giving PTSD.
No, I'm not even. I'm just saying, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. It's just like me making fun of somebody who had the same exact skin complexion as me for having that skin complexion. It's like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, to me, that's self-hate. You don't like yourself if you made fun of these women for the way they were shaped or how their body size was. Like, to me, that's fucked up. That means she do got some, allegedly, she do got some mental issues going on.
She need a hug.
Wanna hug her?
Huh?
We can all hug her like this.
I bet we could.
She gonna poke you with a banana.
Facts.
Yeah, man, but I don't know, man. Lizzo, man, like I said, she put that mustard on that watermelon, man.
Yo, you're really stuck on that. That really hurt your feelings.
Nah, I mean, I'm saying, like, when
is it like a joke or is it supposed to be like a?
It was good. She said it was good.
So was it like a kink? Like, was she on there like trying to arouse men who like to see women eat?
I mean, was he trying to?
Yeah, like, I mean, was it like a regular video where she's like, "Oh, I'm just trying mustard on watermelon"?
Nah,
or was she trying to make it like
sexual at all? It wasn't
okay,
sexual.
that's what I'm saying. Like, 'cause you know, it be niggas fingering chicken and shit while playing like R&B and stuff. Like, they be.
Is that what you watch on TikTok?
I don't be watching it, but it be popping up on the blogs and stuff. Like, it be men.
Never seen that.
Y'all don't be seeing the men that be fucking sexually assaulting food.
Your explore page is wild.
It's the blogs. It be niggas sexually assaulting food, and then also like they be at bridal showers stuffing fucking bananas down people's grandmom's throats and shit. You don't be seeing that?
I had to delete
I've never
my
seen
cousins because of that, man. Because I even a couple of my female cousins be sharing that dumb shit, man. Seeing a nigga fucking assault a fucking grapefruit. What the fuck is going on, man?
I've never seen this.
I just wanted.
It be niggas. Don't drop down a slab of salmon and just start fingering it. Like, why are you with their shirt off with R&B playing on the reel? Like, why are you fingering salmon?
And women are getting turned on by this?
Yes.
Nah. Then you gotta watch them going on some vacation.
Drake really fucked up over this.
Nah, cause like, yo, I'm mentally scarred. I'm mentally scarred about this because like I seen the Jones like go to overseas to these vacations. Motherfuckers doing some crazy shit with some grapes. Like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, he's dipping in the honey and he like all kind of crazy shit on it. I'm like, nah, you can't.
Like, you know, Salt Bay is giving like sexual Bay. Like, they're out there like shoving lobster tails down bitches' throats. It's a lot. Yeah. It's very aggressive. And see, I love food, so I just follow food pages, and then these niggas just pop up out of nowhere.
Nah, your explore page is crazy.
No, you can check my Explore page. I block all that shit because I don't like it. I love food too much. Like, I watch too much Emerald Lagasse for niggas to be fingering fucking salmon. Y'all are trash. Bam. And then the salmon be old as hell.
Yeah, everybody show you.
The salmon don't even be fresh. Like, and y'all just up there fucking slathering it.
Look, he's like, hold up.
Mine is gonna be big booties. That's all.
Yeah, mine's just gonna be ass sneakers.
Let me see. What is on my Explore page? Let's see. Oh, look at it. See? Memes and bad bitches.
Yeah, your Explore page is kind of like mine.
Exactly.
Lowriders, tennis shoes, and big booties.
Look, love. It be like love and stuff.
Nah,
you know,
Dre,
ASAP Rocky,
like
Rihanna.
Oh my God.
Niggas with grills.
I ain't even gonna do you like that, Scoop. That was a.
I don't know what that was.
That was
automatic damage.
No, it was.
That was what that was.
Sade, you feel me? Like, I be, you know, a little ass shaking in the corner.
Yeah, my Explore page is crazy. No, it was that. Hold
See,
up.
y'all coming at my Explore page. Let
Yeah.
me see your Explore page.
Hold up.
Okay, she don't got no legs.
Oh, wait a minute.
I just see ass with no legs.
Hey, yo. So somebody sent me this week. It was this girl. She had a real fat butt, right? But she had both of the chicken. But she had 2 chicken wings.
Aww.
And they asked me what I hit, and I was like, yeah, but she.
Yeah.
So would y'all deal with a midget?
Yeah.
You would fuck a midget?
Yeah.
You wouldn't feel like you fucking a toddler?
Nope.
No.
They're not. They're an adult.
They're adult. Yeah.
No, I get it, but they're miniature.
Yeah, but they got.
You want to fuck a midget?
No.
Oh.
What am I fucking a midget for?
I'm just saying, same reason we would.
Right.
I mean, it's a little different for y'all. I'm sure that a midget is not carrying around a horse. So I'm.
Are you sure? I don't know.
I don't want to find out. Let's just say
saying.
that. I don't want to find out.
I mean, the rest of his body
don't
normal.
find
He
out.
just,
So
That's probably disturbing.
I don't want to find out.
You're assuming that a little man must have a little man. Is that what you're saying, Soul?
I'm just saying I already don't like little men, and I definitely don't like little
but
men
I'm
with
saying,
little
look,
men.
okay, so the midget women be having big booties, so it's only logical to think.
They got big dicks.
I mean,
we ain't gonna say that. You can say it.
No, but what I'm saying is I already don't like little men. So my thing is it's already bad enough you're little, and then if you got
So if a dude want to talk to you, he got to be what, 6'4"?
no. He don't got to be 6'4", but once you get past a certain height, I feel like a chaperone. Like I shouldn't feel like
What is this height? That's
I'm
what I wanna
chaperoning the field trip. That is not
5'5".
good for me as a woman. Like I at least want a man that's my height,
know. How tall are you?
5'8". So it's like if you 5'5", I shouldn't hug you and feel like your mom. Like I have a 10-year-old child. Like I shouldn't feel like
You do know
I'm with my son.
5'8"'s pretty tall. For a
no,
woman.
but that's what I'm saying. I can't date niggas who are smaller than me. Like, no offense to the person that I was dating at the time, but I remember going to junior prom and me having to get the smallest little kitten hill I could find because I was already taller than a nigga. And then I couldn't, even in the pictures, I still had to like hunch down a little bit just so that he could get his shine on. And I don't like that. Like, I'm not here to babysit.
Says he
Fuck
can
that.
get
I'd
his
be like,
shine.
stand up, babe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
No, and that's another thing. Like, they
My
be having little man syndrome too. They have little man syndrome too, and it just be like, nah, like.
Yo, my prom date was taller than me with her heels on.
But with her heels on, I was already taller than this individual.
She was.
So then
like
now you got me out here looking nasty, like I'm going to church because I got the little baby heel on. Like, no,
Not like you going to church.
no, I don't want to feel like I'm going to church when I go out with you.
I only dated like one chick that was taller than me. That was like obscenely taller than me. And that was
Really?
But if she's obscenely taller than
Is she
you, I
6
feel
foot?
like once you're
6'1".
once you're a
6'1"?
woman that's past 6 foot,
climbing
you
that
do
tree.
have to take what you can get. Like, you know, it's going to be a lot of men who may not be
work.
taller than you. But at my height, I feel like, you know,
I mean,
the
I already
average
told you, I already know
man
Liz
is my
Cambage,
height.
She can get it.
Who that?
Liz Cambage.
She's tall?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
What if she pick you up though?
Yo. Just because she's taller means she's strong.
I mean, she did play in the WNBA.
I'm about to say
Oh,
she
she's
got
strong.
arm width. Like,
yeah.
she could grab that nigga from the dough.
Yo, y'all, so Wallow posted a screenshot of a conversation he had with Terrence Crawford. Shout out Terrence Bud Crawford, man. He just beat Errol Spence ass on
Oh my
Saturday.
God, I seen it. That was so bad.
Yeah, I was hyped
that
watching
was
that
the
fight.
boot bops.
Yeah, the whole fight. But Wallow then so apparently, see, I don't got the names, but Wallow has there's a boxer that Wallow's cool with that's from Philly, I'm assuming, who was on his podcast and a while ago, and they hit up Terrence Crawford and was like talking shit on the pod. Now again, I don't remember the boxer's name, but now that Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence, Wallow texted nigga and was like, you know, so and so waiting for you. Mm-hmm. And Terrence Crawford responded like, yo, you want to see another dead body?
Ooh,
You know,
I love that.
Yeah, you know, so being cool. And then Wallow screenshot that and sent it to the Bull, and then the Bull made a post about it or whatever. It still was all in fun, but Terrence Crawford didn't appreciate that the text that he had in private with Wallow is now being shared on social media. He called it some clown shit. And again, you could tell their relationship was cool at that point, but he saw that and he didn't like it.
This conversation actually came up recently because I'm one of those type of people that in my dumps I will share like personal conversations I've had with people or messages that people have sent me, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really big on asking people first. Like even when it comes to even my content, like a lot of my reels and stuff be situations that I might not even go through. It might be a story my girlfriend told me And they know now, like, I'll ask Bob, like, yo, can I make a reel about this shit? Like, it's so funny. Like, you feel me? I ask permission before I share anything that I have in a personal space with anybody before I do so, because you just never know. Like, some people are just not big on that. And I've actually had a time where I shared an old picture of me and somebody that I'm really cool with, and they didn't appreciate me even sharing an old picture. So I'm just really big on just asking permission before you release anything that people might not know that's not going to stay private.
Yeah. Anything private, right? Because if I'm texting you, I'm not assuming that anybody else is going to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I you know, this is between me and you. I'm the same way. I ask people, like, because even with the music or, you know, whatever, I do like the fact that people been, like, bigging me up and saying certain shit to me, like, you know, in the DMs or whatever. And I'll be like, yo, can I post that? You know what I mean? Like, can I put that up? Now, typically, I'll still block their name and their face out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just on some, keep it random. So, because, you know, motherfuckers be, you dick eating or you know what I mean?
No,
like, I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't never post who sent it or who said it or.
In this situation, of course, he had to say who it was because it would be irrelevant otherwise, you know? So I just feel like, yeah, he probably, Wallow, because Wallow, you could say anything about Wallow, but he comes off as a stand-up nigga. You feel me? Like,
no, yeah, I think that his intentions were pure. I don't think he did it in militia, but the thing is, a lot of people have social anxiety also, and I think that's why I have grace with people with sharing certain things, because I'm like that. Like, you never know. You just don't want people to be using it for a storyline, or, you know, like, you just don't want people putting certain things out. And I don't think Wallow did it without, you know, with bad intention, but at the same time, like, Bull probably like, yo, like, I didn't want to get a bunch of DMs and messages and alerts about this shit being out when I just literally was having a private conversation with you.
Exactly. All the blogs are picking it up and all that shit. But I can only assume that by the time that we're talking right now, that Wallow has reached out and, you know, more than likely, you know what I'm saying? Now, I haven't seen a post from Wallow because I think that's probably what's going to come next. Nigga be like, yo, my bad. Or, you know, the motherfuckers want that public apology. Yeah, the social media age is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, like the etiquette part, right? Like the etiquette of social media, which did not exist in times prior.
Most talked about thing right now the last 4 or 5 days, so he wants to throw that up.
Well, yeah, it's even with the whole. It's about trending too, and they're content creators. We always talk about that as well, like what to touch and what not to touch. Like,
it's so crazy because, like, yeah, like he posts that. It draws attention to him. It draws attention to his podcast, which is his business, and he makes money.
And the hashtag from that probably was booming. Like, I know how I be. Like, and I get it, but it's like certain things sometimes, like I said, you got to ask permission or you really got to tap in first with people. Like, and I feel that way about when people die too. Like, it'd be so many rappers that a lot of these blogs don't even play their music, but as soon as the motherfucker die, why do I know 2 minutes after they just put the body on ice?
Yeah.
And y'all motherfuckers didn't even talk about them when they was actually active and making music, like, just because y'all want clicks.
Yeah.
So it's just like the internet is a crazy place. Clout is a hell of a fucking drug. But I don't think that was Wallow's case. But I do feel like, unfortunately, with situations like this, we never know what the other individual was thinking about how the situation went. So you just got to be careful.
Yeah, because Terrence is up. You feel me? Like, he's up, so his name is trending. He's in a bunch of shit.
And then you start thinking about how many other people you talked a little bit of shit to in the text messages. Like, well, these might leak to. Like, you know what I'm saying? You start thinking so much shit once something like that happens. Like, when you're in that space, it's like, I'm buzzing right now. Like, how many other people might post a thread of me talking my shit? Or, you know, like, you just start getting very, like...
And then, you know, like boxers and shit, before they match and shit, like, you know, they don't be getting no pussy for a while and shit. They be trying to save up all this shit. So he probably is frustrated. He ain't got no ass. Niggas is talking about me.
No, I mean, it's all plays a part.
I'm sure he fucked before he saw Wallow's post. As soon as that fight was over, nigga. Yeah. What was it, Dre?
And then that's another thing though too. It's like, I'm talking shit to you, but who said that I was prepared to fight another motherfucker right now? That's a whole nother thing. Now you're putting something out into the air. Now everywhere I go, people are like, "Oh, I seen the shit." So you want smoke with so and so, and it's like, nigga, like. And
then if you don't, now you ducking them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, now you put me in some type of. Now I feel like I got it's. I hate to say this because y'all gonna say some crazy shit, but it's like a swore fight. Like, now I got to be in a swore fight with this nigga because somebody posted something.
They're swashbuckling.
I mean, they dick battling.
Swashbuckling.
They dilly dallying?
Yeah.
Dilly dallying.
But it was clearly I was What's that? I see somebody.
I'm
post
just
some shit
saying, like
that.
now I gotta be going back and forth with this nigga, or I look like a bitch. Like like now you don't force me in a situation where I gotta talk my shit now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I wanted to chill and get pussy because I ain't had none in 8 months, like you said. Like
Yeah.
he just wanted to chill, drink some champagne, and
Yams.
fuck. Like he didn't want to deal with this.
Champagne would be good right now. This kind of piggybacks on another topic we had last week or the week before. I don't know how these artists haven't been. They've been canceling their shows and because they ain't selling tickets.
Did y'all get your tickets to Little Baby?
Huh?
Did y'all get your tickets for the Little Baby concert?
Is there a Lil Baby concert?
I thought y'all was going.
I wasn't going. Shout out Lil Baby though. I think he's a decent artist, but I'm not going to a show. Now Stove got pulled up. I'm pulling up. 50 Cent sold over 800,000 tickets for his world tour.
That's dope.
There was a video of Busta Rhymes was like, yo, this nigga sold. He had a number, 847,000 tickets in so many days.
I know people that already have their outfits under the mattress waiting.
Man, and that's a new shit too. I noticed that all these motherfucking concerts, it's like motherfuckers be dressing up to like a theme now. Like the shows, like that wasn't always a thing. But like you know the Beyonce show, I feel like the Drake show. It's like people be having these like themes that go along with what the artist says in their music.
Yeah.
But
dress
that's
up
the
like
cult.
Ghost,
That's
you
the
know.
that's the cult following though. Like not to be
like
rude, but it's a
Dress
cult
up like
following.
Ghost, you gonna go to the 50 concert?
I'm not.
Tommy, you going?
I'm gonna just like 2003-50.
No, I'm about to say niggas is gonna be in there with
And
Jabot
the
jeans
jeans
on
white beater.
and yeah.
Multicolored
Fake muscles,
stripe
man,
ones.
fake muscles.
The fucking training bro wife beater.
Just don't wear your hurricanes.
But the
That's
point
some
is
massive
though,
work.
I think it's dope that 50's able to sell tickets like that.
Facts.
Because I'm telling you, man, hearing these new artists that are like popping or appear to be popping, they're topping Billboard, their streaming numbers are going crazy, and you finding out that they can't sell tickets to a show, it concerns me.
It goes back to what y'all said though. We buying these tickets to see 50.
Yeah,
We're not
exactly.
buying tickets to see these younger artists because we're not really in tune with them, but we want the nostalgia of what we miss when it comes to real concerts. So we're buying tickets for motherfuckers we know how to put on a real show.
Most of them kids can't afford it anyway.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I ain't even gonna say that
$1,000
because West Side Gun said this,
Not to say
and
y'all
they don't have the nostalgia factor. He said, we understand who our fan base is. Our fan base can drive 3 hours to see us, can pay $45,
Right.
$50 for a ticket, can spend $90 for the hoodie, can spend $80
Well,
for
what
the
I say when
t-shirt.
nostalgia is a real show, like a lot of these newer artists are going out there and doing karaoke, as Scoop would say it. But
Yeah,
these artists
different.
came up in the era, or like the people that y'all listen to, these are older men, so they know what it's like to really go up there and rock a show. These new artists are doing karaoke. And that's another
I'm
thing.
just saying their demographic don't got disposable income.
No, not at
That's-
all.
that's the
No,
hard
that
part.
too.
Hard when you appeal to a certain age group demographic, nigga, we got disposable.
Or they
income.
spending all their money on
Perks.
guns and fucking lean and pills and shit.
Nah, but
Because y'all
yeah.
told them to.
But also, I was talking about how with these inflated numbers, with the streams and everything, they feel like they need to book a certain venue. I have no doubt that if Lil Baby said he was going to be at the TLA, it would be lit. You feel what I'm saying? Like if he was going to be at one of these smaller venues, it would be popping. But they want to do Wells Fargo because because their numbers online state that they should be like Drake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It states they should be like this person, so they want to perform where that person performed. But no, you don't really got the fans. Like you feel me? Like Griselda and them dudes and shit. Like Bars Murray, you've been on tour with these dudes and shit, right? It been like, these not arenas, but they're concert venues that are like intermediate size, like moderately, you know what I'm saying? But they be full. Them bitches be full of motherfuckers wearing the merch, hands up in the air, and that's what you want. And they still walking away with a bag every night. But see,
And that's the problem
these dudes
too.
have a
If I'm
skewed vision.
paying $200, $300 for a ticket, I want a fucking experience, and that's the
experience,
problem
bro.
too. Like no offense to Little Baby and them, but them niggas just going up there rapping. You go to a Drake concert, he's giving you storylines, he's doing skits. They have visuals in the middle. They have
said
a
that
stage.
nigga-
They have pyro lights. Like them niggas tell a fucking story while they
just- I
up
don't
there.
know if this
You
one
have an
was a concert.
experience. It's not just a
have a
rap
show.
show.
Yeah,
You get what
have
I'm
a show.
saying? Like it's not just a rap show, and that's the difference. Same thing with Beyonce. Like I mean. I'm not paying I'm not paying thousands of dollars to see nobody, but there was motherfuckers. I work at MetLife Stadium
Who was at the
bartending.
Beyonce show, wasn't you?
you know, making my coin. But no, but the people that were on the floor, some of them spent $5,000-$6,000 to be there. And the reason why they did that, I mean, I'm not doing that, but they did that because Beyonce gave them an experience. She gave them a full-on production show. You get what I'm saying? You're getting something out of that. You're not literally getting somebody with a mic with 100 niggas behind them just jumping around. That's not a show.
New cats all rap over the lyrics.
That's what I said, karaoke.
For a smart fan, it's unbearable. You just got robbed.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
It's not even a concert.
That's what I'm
more
saying.
talented than this motherfucker. I just spent $100 up in this bitch.
I could have went to the whip and turned it up real
Yeah,
loud.
it's like a DJ.
That's
playing
what
the
I
music.
mean. It's like, okay, you'll pay $40 for that though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll pay $40 to see somebody stand there and just spit they shit. You feel me?
But
And
not
we'll spit it with you.
200,
But I'm not paying $300 to be in an arena in the fucking nosebleeds and you just up there jumping around for fucking 2 hours. No.
So you mentioned Drake, right? So Drake, who's also on tour, who was just in town, he just broke a record. So in DC, he did 2 shows in DC and made over $10 million in ticket sales. 2 shows, over 5 M's per show. They said that's a record. His tour, because right now the highest grossing hip hop tour in history is Kendrick's tour he just came off of, right? They said that Drake's could surpass it, you know, based off of these numbers or whatever. And I wouldn't doubt it that he will. He will.
And it's giving the same vibe. Niggas got holograms and shit. Like, you paying for, you know, a virtual experience.
Yeah, he be having whole little set pieces.
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm saying.
That
interchanging
shit costs
and-
money.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that just further shows, like, motherfuckers be claiming to have bread, but they don't really got bread, or they not going to invest their bread to get more bread. Like,
Or the label's not investing that money in you.
nobody. You feel me? Like, but, you know, you got somebody like Drake or Beyonce. Hell
Alright,
yeah.
but I'll go back to what I keep
Tyler.
saying though. Go back to the demographics that they're pitching their music to. These aren't just solely black crowds.
I was about to say.
When In the Club came out, bro, I knew more white girls, college age white girls that listened to that song back to back to back. They love 50.
Beyonce's concert was 70% white people. 70%, and then half of them were middle-aged white women. Point blank, period. And they spend that fucking bread.
that
They
be at
the
Target.
ones that spent $3,000-$4,000 to be there. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like you said, they have a smart demographic.
I was concerned because the biggest rappers in the game are having difficulty selling out shows, but seeing Drake, seeing 50, even Beyonce, even though she's not a rapper, but she's of the culture, seeing their shows being so successful shows me that their money's being spent. Money is being spent, so you just got to go get the money. Again, the type of rap that I listen to and the type of rap that I make, I'm more so into the people that are doing these arenas like motherfucking the Fillmore, TLA,
Intimate.
saying shit like that. You feel me? And it's still be
And
lit.
there's nothing wrong. Tiana Taylor is one of the best performers to ever fucking grace a stage, and nobody gives her love. And I be at every fucking show. They be at the TLA. We be right there. We be damn near touching her, but she go out there and she gives Janet Jackson. Like, so I'm not judging nobody off of, you know, and she never really had no backing. But like you said, you got to know your demographic and you got to just show up and show out. Like, and she gives a show as if she's in an arena, but she's always in a really small, intimate place. But we spend our money and she gives us a great show.
Man, look, like, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Like, go get your money. It's better than trying to book a big ass show and your shit get canceled.
So I don't know who the artist was, but I actually just watched a reel about this, and he was saying basically like take like 1% of what you're following.
La Russell.
is. Oh yeah, that's who it was, and it
GOAT.
made sense because he was like, yo, if I got it, you know what I'm
He
saying.
said 10% of the 1%.
10%, okay. But he was basically just saying like be realistic. Redman was really the first person I ever heard this. Would just be like, be realistic. Like, if you know only 20,000 motherfuckers is gonna buy your album, then budget for that. Don't be budgeting trying to appeal to 1 million motherfuckers because you losing money by trying to produce that much material. If you understand what your demographic is, a perfect example, a cat that's winning, he had an 80-20 deal, E40. He understood what his demographic was. His first record deal was, I know I sell 20,000 records every time I come out, so this deal don't kick in until after I sell 20,000. So as a record label, you need to show me what you're going to do for me past that 20,000, because I understand I'm going to produce these 20,000 copies, and I'm going to sell all of them every time, and I'm going to budget for that, and I'm going to stay profitable by understanding what my market is. But I think these young cats paying for views, and it's not a realistic.
I think the problem is the tangibleness, and I always talk about this. It was different back in the day because you literally had to print CDs. A label was not printing up 200,000 CDs if you only had 20,000 fans. They weren't doing it. But with the streams, like you said, people are using streaming farms. They're doing all these shit to manipulate the numbers that people think that they could do these things. And it's so easier now because nothing is fucking tangible. Nobody is going hand to hand. Nobody is touching anything physical that has to have money put into it before you really see where the numbers are. So like you said, people are paying the numbers and it's a booth. Like y'all are fucking yourselves up.
Yeah. But that's a huge point though, man. Like in the streaming era, it's easier to inflate the numbers. You know
Turn into a huge scam.
And easier for the label to back something up that may not really be there because you physically had to sell copies of CDs for them to know that you're that nigga. Now, because you know even though they were bootlegging, they ain't know the numbers on the bootlegs.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Now it's like they're bootlegging the numbers. So it's like everything is commingled and you don't really know what's real and what's fake now. It's like a mirage.
Big time. But that's why it's important for those who are in the know to move according to those parameters. You feel me? To understand what's real and what's fake. Because there's money to be made, but you don't see motherfuckers be too concerned with looking like they popping instead of actually being like
they be too concerned with popularity than actual support. And one of my posts recently showed this. I'll post a new drop and I'll get 5 shares or 5 comments, but I just literally put up a post for ambassadorship giving out free shit, and when I say like 100 people commented, niggas was DMing me. My one homeboy was like, yeah, we need the same support when a drop hit because everybody's so quick to jump on the bandwagon. You get what I'm saying? Just to be a part of some shit, but nobody's really supporting the actual grind of it. And that's the truth. That's what I'm saying. Like, people want to be associated with some shit, but where's the actual support? It's not about the association. It's about the support. Fact. Who cares if 100 people like you? If 100 people ain't gonna fucking support you, who cares?
Yeah, 1 million people know the lyrics to your song, but
won't even fucking buy anything from you. Won't even come buy a ticket or buy a shirt. Like, so you really got to stick with your true supporters and really focus on them.
So y'all saw Cam and Mace video? It's like a teaser video. No, you saw it?
No, I watched their podcast though. I love them.
You see it? So apparently they got a music video that's dropping tomorrow.
Oh my god!
And in this teaser video, because you know they funny as hell.
They are. I love them together.
I fuck with them, right? So they was in like a Brinks truck. Well, that's how they sold it. Like it was a Brinks truck, and it was Mace was driving, and Mace was in like uniform, like a Brinks nigga. And Cam was like, "Yo, murder! Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, why you pull up and it's 4 in the morning? Like, why you?" He was like, "Yo, I'm going to go get the money. I'm going to go. We getting our own money, Cam. I don't know the fuck you talking about." Yeah. So they gonna have a little banter back and forth, and it was funny. And it basically was Mace saying like, "I'm trying to get this money, Cam. You be out there partying. You know what I mean? So if you don't want to come get this money, I'm gonna count 2 for me, 1 for you. 2 for me, 1 for you. Unless you gonna come with me. You know?
Oh, like he did Fabi.
Oh shit.
Allegedly.
God damn. But yeah.
Toasty. I love you, Mace. I'm not against that. I just had to say that. I'm sorry.
That was a good one. But yeah. So this was promo for the video, and in the video, because then they show the beginning of the video, and Cam's spitting his verse, and there was a little person joined in the video, and she was like,
shout out to little people. I love y'all.
She was on a pole like dancing. And then she jumped up into Cam's arms. He caught her and then was rapping, like holding her and shit. Like,
yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas be treating them like accessories. Like, that's not what that is.
They said something about, what did he say? It was a Tom Brady punchline. Something about Tom Brady.
Nah, my clothes was on Little Women of LA. So I love little people. I love them so much. But I feel like people use them as props sometimes. So
are we looking forward to a project from Cam and Mace, like an album?
I hope so, because I love their energy together.
Never had like an album together. They barely got songs.
So where's our song? When we gonna make a video? Or watch this song? Like, we need a video now.
Are you going to rap?
Yes.
Oh, now she gonna rap. Now she going.
If I could sing the hook.
No.
Look, first it was rap and then it was singing.
Yeah, now
when they
I
get
need-
down to it, she be like, the spoken word.
We
You never know. Whatever comes out is what y'all gonna get.
we
But
need
I'm with
16.
it.
We need 16 from you.
No,
so
I'll give y'all 16 if y'all let me do my other stuff.
do your thing. When you talking about a song, we gonna do a song. Ain't about shit.
Let's do it. Everybody else got a podcast video.
Both right
and
behind us.
Yeah, everybody in here rap.
not me.
You rap.
I don't rap.
You have a hit
I don't.
single.
I don't actively
Definitely have a hit
rap.
single.
I don't actively
You
rap.
have a hit single.
I had a hit single.
It's lit.
It was lit.
Nah, we do a record. We get a track. You know what I'm saying?
I told y'all I'll give y'all a verse.
Oh well, then damn. All right, say that.
Nobody else can get one though, so don't stop fucking DMing me. I'm not being rude or
because
nothing. I fuck
because
with
the
y'all,
original Washington
but
song is outdated at this point. My verse was hard.
I love y'all, but y'all gotta wait till I put my project out. I'm not giving nobody else a
The
verse.
original Washington song. Do you know that? Do you know?
I seen the video.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure you saw it. Yeah, you never seen it. Here's a video for the Washington. It was in here. It's matter of fact, the music that plays at the beginning of the episode is the instrumental from that joint. Mikey made the beat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the.
It's okay because we gonna have a whole video. It's a whole production. It's a rollout. It's everything.
We gonna switch it up this
We
time.
gonna get
for
crazy
sure.
with it.
For sure. But my
Real
verse was
freaky
hard,
with
that
it.
shit. My verse, because that was my first time rapping in a while. You feel me? I wasn't rapping, so he's like, "I'm gonna do a song." All right, bet. You know what I mean? That's why they say your first album be your best album because it be all your years leading up to that.
That's
point.
why I said I would give
All
y'all
that
a verse,
energy.
but I don't want to end up giving somebody a really good verse because I haven't made music in a long time. So I really just don't
Nah,
want to
your
give
shit is
no.
gonna be- yeah,
I don't
your-
want to get no randos, no good verses. Like y'all got to get them
I
on
see
my
how
album.
you work in the booth though. I already peeped. You know what I'm saying we was here.
Yeah, one-headed
You in the
quitters.
booth with the one,
Yeah,
the
you
one
feel me?
take
I be on my
joint for
whole
Rod.
shit or whatever, but. Yes, I'm actually very excited that I'm going to be on the Frontline album. Shout out to them because that's where I'm. You know, I grew up with them.
That was on the Frontline album. Or was it his solo joint?
No, I think that was for the Frontline album.
Okay.
We need to know when the actual release is, man.
But yeah, I grew up with them. Like my mom always bought their music. Like because T-Dot and all them used to be in the mall selling their CDs and shit. Like my mom would buy their music. Like I grew up with their younger brothers because we're all the same age. Like those are the dudes I grew up around watching them rap. So for that to happen, it was just like a full circle moment. I'm like, okay, look at me.
I dropped 40. This nigga Dot sent me like 10 beats. He just sent me like 10 beats.
You
like,
better get on it.
I'm doing a compilation, Scoop. I need you to. I'm like, word, my fault. But
Get
all
on
right.
it.
Every week on the Watch This podcast, we add a song to our playlist.
I feel like it's
I know
my
it's not
turn.
my turn.
It's my turn. I already know because I have not put a song on that playlist in forever.
Hold on. All right. Well,
Y'all be happy for me not to.
yeah, right. Because
Y'all
it's
be
gonna
liking
be
my
trap
songs?
soul.
Y'all be liking my song selection.
It'd be trap soul.
Yeah.
Well, we here for it. Hold on. Let me find the shit because I'm. Hold on. No, it's not in there. Pause.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. 'Cause I don't like hearing y'all
Watch
mouth.
this playlist. Man,
That's
fucking
crazy. I
songs.
don't really listen to nothing like. No.
All right, so last week it was me and Cell, bitch in the trunk. That was you, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
T.I. stand up. Who did T.I. stand up? A guest, I guess. And then we did a Jimmy De Niro R.I.P. Then we got Pumper because Bars Murray was here, and then another Jimmy De Niro,
He put Jimmy De Niro on there.
Joey Doyle's, and then Dog Walk. I'm assuming you put Dog Walk on there. So yeah, you right, Soul Shoe. You was right.
Okay, so I'm going to and this is in honor of and I just want to tell the backstory real quick before I put this song on there.
The front story. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell the front story after the backstory. That's how it works.
And then all right, go ahead.
So somebody added Juvenile and was like, you should do a Tiny Desk. And he wrote back and said, what the fuck is Tiny
Tiny Desk. I
Desk?
seen
I'm
that
not
shit.
fucking doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tiny Desk hit him up. And, he sounded like, I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion by Juvenile, bitch. That was one of the best hip hop Tiny Desk to ever exist. Shout out to Manny
I still
fucking
never
Fresh,
seen it.
one of the best producers that ever touched music. Their whole fucking reign.
Juvenile
Y'all young
Tiny Desk was
niggas
dope.
really
I
need to
didn't
tap in. Like their whole reign was just popping.
Yeah, like it's been like 2 dope ass Tiny Desks so far. Juvenile's joint
two?
and yeah, like, I'm talking about like top tier joints. Like, there's mad dope ones.
No, there's hella, especially with R&B and
as far
stuff.
as, like,
But
top tier
hip hop
for me,
wise,
it's, Juvenile's right now and the joint Chica. Hers is fire.
I don't know who that is.
But they usually do a lot of R&B artists, so it's usually people like Usher, you know.
Yeah.
No,
You know-
I'm hip to Tiny Desk. I don't know what Chica is. I mean, but I've seen Mac Miller Tiny Desk was
No,
crazy.
but that's what I mean. It's
Tyler
more,
the Creator
they're
Tiny Desk
more-
was crazy. Like I've seen.
right.
No, yeah, but I feel like they aim towards more alternative or like hip, you know, R&B and stuff. So for them to do somebody like Juvenile,
Yeah, no, that unexpected.
exactly. And
Yeah.
then you got a whole live band behind him,
Yeah.
like, and to hear that song, like all his music and Manny to be there, you know, on the fucking keys and shit, like that shit was monumental.
I've seen people on Tiny Desk I never heard of before and was like, yo, this shit is lit. You feel me? Like I can't even think of their names now, but I've seen rappers on there.
No,
Rakim, I didn't see Rakim's. I heard about it.
But that's what I mean. They don't do hip hop as often, but when they do, like that, Juvenile was the
bring
and I
hitters.
love
They
the
bring
fact that it came from him literally saying like, "What the fuck is that? I'm not doing
Yeah,
it." And they
yeah.
was like, "Nah, nigga, you want to do this?" Like just the fact that he was ignorant to what it was. You get what I mean? And then hopped on that bitch with his bandana tie like Aunt Jemima
Yeah.
and gave niggas work. Like you feel me? They got Juvenile to trend.
I gotta watch Juvenile.
Yes, that shit was banging. Like I said, and Mini Fresh was right there, and just to see them two together, like y'all gotta watch that shit. But yeah, Slow Motion by Juvenile. It's on the
They was
playlist.
really vibing out.
Manny Fresh looked like he was looking like a
He had the Aunt Jemima with the grill. You feel me? Like
Manny
he.
Fresh did? No, Manny Fresh.
Oh no, Manny Fresh was there still looking like a stud. You know, given what he give, he got
I
really good
wouldn't
skin.
say-
He got really good skin, but you know he was giving the little perfectly rounded afro with the studness.
You seen Juvenile shout out Hot Boy Turk though? He was like, yo, he was like, yeah, you won't whoop my ass. Da, da, da. Like Hot Boy Turk actually shared it too. That segment of that the Tiny Desk.
Yo,
That's
Turk. Yo, when they was the Hot Boys, Turk was
that's
my
why-
favorite.
I grew up on the Hot Boys. That's why I said they had a whole fucking era. Like, you know how many people still say from the 99 to the 2000?
Yeah,
just
yeah,
because that's one little thing he said at the beginning of a song. Like, them niggas were influential.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
fuck. Yeah.
Yo, shit. Before all that shit, man, I had this boy that was in my class from Wisconsin. You ever meet a nigga from Wisconsin before?
Nah.
I only know one person ever from Wisconsin, and it was this nigga. And he was putting me on to the Hot Boys. Before, like, back that ass up, before all that shit, he was like, High was out. Like, Juvenile High was out. So I knew who Juvenile was, but I ain't know about Lil Wayne, Turk. I ain't know about these niggas.
my family from Kansas put me on to the Hot Boys. Like, they knew about it before they came to Jersey and to visit, and they played the Hot Boys. Like, and that was before we kind of got it out here. And I was like, yo, they hot.
He put me on, like, and I was, like, skeptical because I was like, no, I listen to Eminem. But, yeah.
99, it was the whole.
Yeah, exactly. So around 98.
I was 98.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then Hov got on the remix.
My homie gave me
Yeah.
gave me 400 Degrees because he didn't like it. Somebody gave it to him and he was like, "Yo, I don't like this." I listened to that one, bro. That shit was fire to me.
I have 400. I have that
what,
shit
400
on my
degrees?
phone. I have
just
that
listened to
shit on my
400 degrees.
phone.
Hold
Like
on.
last
What other joint was on there? I
have that shit
You
on my phone,
understand? No,
literally.
that was the next album, wasn't it?
No,
You got the sun on fire with the man.
What was it? You understand? And the
That
sun
shit
and the
was
sun
on
and the
there.
sun. You understand?
Yeah, that was on there. That was on
Yeah,
there.
Chopper City in the ghetto. Yeah,
Ooh,
Chopper City in the ghetto.
Yeah.
And I got
BG.
Guerrilla Warfare on my phone
Yeah,
too.
that's a good album.
All right, so before we dip, man, so what's up? What you doing?
I want to give some words of inspiration on some serious shit.
Why you gonna get serious?
No, I'm just saying, like, I want to give some
Are you
words of
niggas cry?
inspiration. No, I'm not gonna
Alright,
make y'all
alright,
cry.
alright.
Like, you already know, like, I'm a real nigga, so I'm gonna just give some real nigga advice. Y'all, tap in with y'all people. I just want to say that, like, with everything that's been going on, I feel like there's a mental warfare going on. If you know anybody that's going through any type of struggle, whether it be financially, emotionally, physically, health-wise, anything, just tap in with y'all people. Tell y'all people y'all love them. Like, it's just so much going on with the world. We see everything in the news, people losing their minds. It's a lot of fucking crazy shit going on, man. Just tap in with your people, love on your people, spend time with the people who matter the most. And like Dre said earlier, focus on what you have and stop focusing on what you don't. I feel like social media allows us to look at other people who build facades. Half of these people don't even have what they're showing online, and you sit and think that you're not good enough because you're sitting and looking at these people every day. Fucking purge your timeline. Only follow business pages and things that motivate me when I wake up in the morning. It's the first thing you pick up in the morning. Make sure that everything that you're digesting is towards healthy mental health.
Can't say nothing else after that. Shout out to Soul. Fuck with her earrings though. I'm just lit.
Fire.
Wash this.